What up? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation. Man, I'm telling you, you gotta watch these mechanics, man. A lot of these mechanics be on some really shady shit. And God bless Chappie for hooking me up with some honest guys who did some work on my BMW M6. But a lot of these cats out here, man, they're trying to make a quick dollar, or some of them are trying to feed a drug habit. And I am not saying all mechanics, but the mechanic game, you know, a lot of times if you don't know cars, they can tell you things and you'll just take their word for it, and you won't really know until you take the car to somebody else and they expose the fraud. And I'm talking from experience, because I've had some guys who were supposed to be my friends and they were actually garbage, and they got over on me, and because they were friends, I didn't question them until the friendship got to a point where I had to question it, and I found out at that point that they were running con game. But let me tell you a little bit about my M6 and what I had to go through to get some work done to it. So this is the M6. It's a 07, and yeah, you know, I'm gonna clean the car up a little bit, do a few things to it to make it look a little bit more personalized. I had the wifey driving it, and then I went ahead and got her a Mercedes SUV, and while my old schools are in the shop, I'm gonna be pushing this, having some fun, and you know, hitting the car shows up. So I had the wheels blacked out. These are black diamond wheels. They were originally chrome, and I wanted to go for a more stealth look, so I went with the blacked out wheels. And I also blacked out the grill, so now the grill's blacked out. The next thing I'm gonna do is probably change the actual badges to some black badges and wrap the car, but that's down the road. So I went and had my shocks done all the way around, front and back, and they have in the front they got like a special type of shock. You know, it's like the shocks are very expensive. They're like $500 something each, they're about $550, something like that each. And then the rears are not as bad, they're like $3 something each. But anyways, I got the shocks done, had the belts done, car lined, tune up done, just make sure everything was tight. So when I first took the car to one individual, I'm not gonna say no names because that's not my style, but I'm gonna give you the story. They're like, yeah man, I could do your car, blah 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 blah, you know, bring it in and we'll get it done. So brought my car over there, and you know, I go out of town for work, come back, the car's been over a week, call the guy up, he hasn't done nothing to the car, not a goddamn thing. And I bought the parts and everything, and the belt, and apart from the undercarriage. Anyways, he hasn't even installed those parts. So I asked him, I said, hey, did you go over the list? Because what I do is I make a list for my mechanics so that there's no question about what needs to be done to the car. So I had the list. He hadn't even went over the list. I said, dude, did you check the shocks to see if I needed shocks? Oh man, I didn't. Let me call my parts guy. Now, mind you, this guy's supposed to be in the BMW game. He's supposed to be well versed in, you know, connections and all this. So it takes him 2 days to find that out. And I'm not stupid. I could have went and called it, but I'm thinking this guy's on the up and up, so I'm letting him do all the groundwork, footwork, you know. He calls me back, texts me, oh yeah, I can get the shocks. They're $1,000 each. I said, $1,000 each? I said, God damn, man, where are you getting these at? He said, oh, they're located out of the country. They don't have them here, blah, blah, blah. My parts guy, I can't find them anywhere local. Local in Arizona, you can't find no goddamn shocks for a BMW M6. That don't make no sense. So I call around. I find the shocks the same night. Now, because it's the weekend, I can't get the shocks to the following week, but if this guy would have been on top of the list, I could have had the shocks and the car could have been done before the weekend. So I said, you know what? Just go ahead and put the parts on the car and I'll come by and pick it up. So he texts me, oh man, I didn't get to finish putting on the parts, but you can come pick the car up. Now, I didn't tell him that I found the shocks for the price I found them at, but I kind of peeped the dude's stilo after I picked the car up, and then I thought back to when he was talking to me. He kept doing this. Yeah, man, I worked on BMWs and, built some cars and blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at his grill. I said, this dude is on some meth, man. He's a goddamn tweaker. But he works for a major business, and he's the talk of the business, so they think he's the shit. But I can guarantee this dude is pulling wool over their eyes, and he's raping these dudes. Because I've dealt with enough mechanics to know right off the top that whatever he's doing, he's saying he's ordering parts, and this car needs parts. He's full of shit, and he's just garbage, man. So, I'm glad I found out early on, but look for the little signs when you're dealing with people as far as getting work done to your car, because these guys will tell you one thing, and, a lot of times you just trust the person, but you have to sometimes go back and do your own research to make sure you're not getting ripped off. And that's real talk, man. I went through it, and starting off on a good foot out here in AZ, I'm making sure that I cross my T's and dot my I's so I don't go through the same bullshit I went through in LA and having to get all my cars done twice. But I'll be back at the car shows. The M6 is purring, and with the shocks now, it handles a lot better. Suspension's tighter. I got new tires. The belts, the car's running good, and I'm going to be out and about. So holler at me if you're trying to collab on any car videos out in AZ. And in the meantime, I'm still working on the Chevelle, which is going to be a monster. And I'm going to be hitting a lot of vents and even taking that thing on the track to see what it do. And also putting together the Cougar and my Porsche. So subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you got a crazy mechanic story, and let's tap in, network, make it happen. Big Herc916, positivity, motivation.
Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.
Welcome to Volt TV. If you're fed up with paying cable companies and streaming apps too much money every month for limited content, then Volt TV is the solution you've been waiting for. Volt TV uses our innovative software to connect you with up to 17,000 live TV channels from over 50 countries worldwide. Watch up to 100,000 movies on demand, up to 5,000 TV shows with over 120,000 episodes, live sports, news, and so much more. Starting as low as $12.99 per month and no need for a cable guy to come to your home, it's never been a better time to make the switch to Volt TV. Save money and have the full freedom to control your home entertainment your way. Visit us at volttv.com and start saving money today.
Hey. I got that work. Hey. See, while y'all in quarantine, I got that work. Split the coronavirus wig, man. Hey, go to the link in the description and get your limited edition coronavirus wig splitter shirts. Big Herc916 getting down fresh out.